Glorilla and Meg the Stallion situation. Yeah, I did research on it. I'm not going to say it's weird, but I kind of got a feeling, you know, why people probably don't seek Meg the Stallion music like how they used to, you know. And I'm going to get to that in a minute because I done made so many videos about that situation that I'm here to talk about. That since that situation, things ain't been right for Meg. Yeah, Meg has, went on with her life and moved on and all of that. But things ain't, I never saw things being the same for her. I never saw her life being the same after the situation that I'll bring up later. And that's probably why, yeah, she got fans, but she probably don't have the same fan base that she had from when she first came out. But Glorilla and Meg the Stallion situation, this all started with Glorilla liking a tweet that claimed Megan was jealous of her success and also bitter after she outsold by Glorilla. Now, why would you even think that if that's your friend? If anything, both of y'all are in the music business. And we all know they got along. Why would you even think that? You should be happy. One, your friend sold some records. Or, her fan base grew. You should be happy with all of that. But sometimes the internet can twist things around, making it seem like more than what it is. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's really what it is. So, getting to what I wanted to say about Megan possibly not selling the way she would have when she first came out from the Tory Lanez situation. After that Tory Lanez situation, I don't know. I looked at Meg different. She was all right prior to. But after that Tory Lanez situation, I didn't look at her the same. And things changed for her. I knew it was after that situation because that was a crazy big situation. I made so many videos on that a couple years back. But they on my list. The incident follows an earlier one in May of 2025 where Glorilla reposted a Tory Lanez song called Backlash, leading to Megan briefly unfollowing Glorilla on Instagram before they refollowed each other. Hold on. Anything with Tory Lanez, Megan gonna try to shut it down. Anything with Tory Lanez in it, Megan gonna try to shut it down. No matter what it is, it don't matter who it is, because of the situation that went down. But for her to allegedly unfollow Glorilla because of a song that Tory Lanez had, unless Glorilla was really throwing shots, I don't know. Unless it was that way, okay, I can see why Meg did what she did. But if it won't really that, if Glorilla won't really, trying to cause no beef and just liking whatever she like and that's it, and Meg took it wrong, man, shoot. But allegedly it says they refollowed each other after a while. So allegedly they must have talked it out possibly. But still, why would you even take it that far to just unfollow her? And I still don't know what the tweet that Glorilla liked, that claimed Meg was jealous. I still don't know what that tweet is. I don't know where that tweet is at all. So the reason why I say that is because I wanted to read the tweet and see from my point of view how I felt how the tweet was. I trust myself, or I have confidence in myself to where if I can read a tweet to see how that person possibly what they meant to say through that tweet, yeah, I'm gonna try my best. But I don't know what tweet it was for me to try to figure out if that was a sign or not from my perspective. Hairstylist jabs. The situation has been complicated by social media activity from their hairstylist. Allegedly, their hairstylists have been, you know what I'm saying, throwing fire with the fire, trying to boost the situation up, which I don't understand why. Why would their hairstylists have anything to do with the situation? But if they do have something to do with the situation, why would you even want to put yourself in a situation like that? And you're their hairstylist, you do their hair. Doesn't make any sense. Allegedly, Glorilla's hairstylist reportedly liked the shady tweet, and Megan's stylist made a slick jab on Instagram, potentially escalating the online conflict. So what? Meg the Stallion's hairstylist seen Glorilla hairstylist say something, and now they beefing over Glorilla. Come on. That's stupid. I think it's stupid if it's going down like that. But allegedly, that's what they saying is, flying around on the internet. But why would your hairstylist, you there to do hair and get your money, why are you there trying to get in some beef? I wouldn't want to mess that type of money up. They celebrities. I wouldn't want to mess that type. I don't understand that. I don't. But that's allegedly is what has been surfacing online. But Glorilla's clarification, she addresses the incident on Twitter stating, I don't do internet. I don't want to cuss, but I don't do internet and I don't do mess. It was an innocent repost as reported by Vibe.com, allegedly. So she basically saying she ain't with all that drama. She ain't throwing no jabs at nobody online. I guess if you got a problem, you need to see her in person. That's what I'm getting out of that. She don't do internet stuff. But, everybody likes to throw everything to the internet. That's how you find what you find on the internet. Everybody goes to the internet. Don't matter what it is. But the outcome of this, it seems the internet has boosted the situation into a problem. When it sounds like it's a misunderstanding, kind of like making the situation more than what it is. It's either a misunderstanding with these two, or it was some really low key, I'm trying to play you type stuff from both sides. It's one way or the other. So the in between, how can I say this? I'm trying to make a point here. The in between little information we getting with the Megan was jealous of her success because of the tweet. Those are the mind games that you got to pay attention to, because that's making it seem like more than what it is. Those little, how should I say, those little standby informations. The hairstylist beefing with the other hairstylist. Those little type of information there that you got to pay attention to, that of course is going to escalate the whole situation. But if it really ain't true, maybe the internet did boost it out of proportion. Or maybe there was, like I said, low key, I'm trying to play you, I don't like you, throwing jabs. I mean, I'm telling y'all, it's only one. It's only the way I just said it. There's no other way to it. or none of it's true. So it's one out of the three. So they, Glorilla and Meg the Stallion beef. To me, that won't, or situation, their situation won't really, they could have called each other on the phone for that. That won't no real, situation, unless it's something behind the scenes that we don't know nothing about. It's the only way. But their situation just wasn't big enough to be doing all of that. And the hairstylist beef, their situation, that just tripped me out. Like, y'all there to do hair and you make your money. Not there to be doing hair, make money, and then beefing with the darn celebrities that you doing their hair with. No. It just don't make no sense. That part didn't make sense. And freaking Meg the Stallion, I knew stuff wasn't going to be the same for her. I'm telling you, after that Tory Lanez video, that Tory Lanez situation, I knew it wasn't going to be the same. I knew things was going to change. I just knew it. Because that situation was still confusing. Was confusing and still confusing to this day. And it's 2025. But still, truth came out. But, nah. So anything that got something to do with Tory Lanez, Meg might feel some type of way and don't want to deal with you, or had her little moment to where she ain't messing with you, she unfollow you. Anything associated with Tory Lanez, she ain't trying to fool with you. That situation just, telling you, it changed everything. I know it did. But yeah, I had to come out with this video. There's a lot going on in this situation. If all of this is true. Yeah. That's what's on the internet, or what's going on. But I told y'all, that damn hairstylist part. Why are y'all beefing? Come on. I mean, why is they beefing? You hairstylists. Come on. I get it. You trying to defend for, her Gorilla hairstylist trying to defend for Gorilla. Meg hairstylist trying to defend for Meg. Okay, I get it, but it ain't that serious. I'm gonna just play my position and just do y'all hair and listen to what's going on. That's all your hairstylist got to do. Just listen what's going on, do the hair, and get your money. But I don't know, the hairstylist beef thing. I don't know. I gotta. I just don't get that. I don't. But y'all know I'll be back. Peace.